Come on, Mac kids and maniacs. Y'all supposed to get up in here quicker than this. Is it too late for you? Because I'll sign off right now. Let me know when y'all come up in this room, man. I see I'm in here by myself. I'll wait. Lawyer, what up, homeboy? Okay, here they come. Westbrook hit the upside head. Man, let me tell you about Westbrook. At least the game wasn't that hard on me like last season, right? Because you knew the Lakers wasn't going to win, but they kept it interesting. Every time they go down by double digits, they come right back. So I was able to watch it and not just get turned all the way off, right? But this is what Westbrook gave us. 2 points, 0 for 11 from the field, and 0 for 6 from 3. And mind you, he was wide open on most of those 3-pointers, right? And then his confidence is completely gone because he got the ball. He's dribbling. It's down to 16, 14. He finally shoots the ball when the shot clock expires, and it's a raggedy shot. His confidence is shot. Garbage, because I can hit a shot. Right, a shot, right? Now I'm like, damn, come on, Westbrook. You're supposed to improve from last season, homie. Boy, it's bad out there. It's bad for a Laker right now. But I want to apologize to you guys. We don't have a video tomorrow, and I'm going to explain why. Today, I jump in the shower. I'm going to get dressed and cleaned up and make a video for tomorrow. I'm in the shower, and oh, man, I thought I was going to die. I just got this heavy, usually it's a sharp pain. I got a heavy pain in my chest, like somebody just stole on me, like Mike Tyson just stole on me. And I turned that water off. I was scared. I went and got some water and some aspirin, and I laid down. I slept all day today, so it was nothing I could do for y'all today. I didn't get nothing in, man, no food, no nothing. And it was crazy because I'm laid out in the bed and Loco calls. And I answer the phone, and Loco said, man, it must be about to snow because you done finally answered the phone. I said, hold up. You might be the last person to talk to me while I'm alive. He like, what? He like, don't say that. I'm like, no, I'm serious, man. And we got off the phone that quick, and I went back to sleep. So, yeah, I apologize. No video tomorrow, y'all. But I already had said the night before, probably wouldn't do no video Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? But I didn't know I was going to be messed up like that. But anyway, this is who I want to talk about or do the story on, right? This dude right here, Santa Monica Police Detective Sergeant. This dude arrested me. This dude had me arrested. And that's the story I'm going to tell y'all about. He's active on LinkedIn and Facebook. So it's possible to get in touch with this cat. I would like to interview him and have him tell y'all in his own words what it was like arresting me and how and why. Instead of coming from me, I would love for him to tell you guys the whole story. And then we can see what type of attitude, hear his resume. Because he's supposed to be an expert at interrogation. He's an expert interrogator. He's handled murders and all that throughout Santa Monica. So I'm like, I would like to hear him talk about the interrogation with me and how that went. I'm pretty sure it's in our case though, but just to hear it from him and how he found out where I was from and what type of investigation he did. And actually, I'm gonna tell y'all the story, the investigation part that I know of, but I know it's a lot deeper than that though, because he got his information from somebody. But yeah, that's the story that I'm gonna do next, man. OG Kev, did you or the homies ever get the old Seattle? Did we ever get the old Seattle hat? What you mean? The one with the M, the Mariners? What are you talking about? Monique, I can tell you one thing. He is a little bit crooked. He's not crooked like a lot of cops that patrol my neighborhood, but he's crooked. He's crooked for sure. I don't know how crooked, but I know somebody handling that case changed my past misdemeanors to a felony. I do know that they hit a whole nother property that I had nothing to do with, and what they found in that property they put on me. I do know that, so yeah, that's crooked, right? So yeah. In this case, looks are not deceiving. You're absolutely correct, Monique. Lakers looking like my Raiders. Oh man, I don't know if anybody could look as bad as the Raiders. No, I'm kidding. Lakers look a lot worse than the Raiders for sure. Westbrook is playing like he's getting ready to retire. I'm gonna tell you the only thing to say Westbrook and Beverly. Defense. Westbrook and Beverly was playing defense. So this is where I gotta, if I'm the owners or I'm the Lakers coach, I know it's early in the season, but after seeing what I seen tonight, this is when I gotta say we need some scores. All right, we got some defense, but now we need some scoring. So now, even with Westbrook not scoring, no, he don't have to start. But you could bring him in for defensive purposes. Beverly, obviously, he's going to play good defense from the beginning to the end of the game. So you get the other guys in the rotation that can score, because we know LeBron and AD, they're going to play a little bit of defense. Reeves. So we got a little bit of defense other than those two players. But we got to score. Anyway, I might have to put my glasses on to see some of them comments. Clippers doing better than the Lakers. Duh. No doubt. Duh. Come on, babyface Loxa. I expect you to be a little more intelligent than that. That's pitiful, babyface. The Clippers, well, like they said at the end of the game, Clippers are the best in the regular season, but get a ring. Get a damn ring before we start that debate again. Seeing the S hat, let's see, Shug, what you say? Seeing the S hat, I never associated with any group except the Rolling 60s. But that's probably due to the neighborhood I was from, and that's all we looked out for. I mean, I could have said that, but you know people going to be mad and jump down my neck, right? But Southside Compton, you got to give it to them. I mean, if you was a non-affiliate on the sideline, no matter what neighborhood you lived in, you probably didn't know. But if you gangbang, you know when you go through Compton, you see that S hat, either you already knew who it was or you was going to ask around and find out. But yeah, you gotta, in my opinion, and talking to some of my reputable homies, you gotta mention Southside when you talk about that hat. I don't never remember the homies wearing no M hat. The M would have no significance to the 60s. So no. And we damn sure didn't want no bad luck. We didn't need no pitchfork. You know what I'm saying? No, we didn't sport the Mariners hat with the M. No. Monique might wear the M hat. M for Monique, right? M is for Mansfield. Well, you got Marvin, you got Mafia, right? So, I mean, you got Watts Mafia and you have the 99 Mafia, you have Mansfield, you have Marvin. So, M ain't just for Mansfield. Kev, the dude in Boys in the Hood movie was from 60s. In the movie, it was from 60s. AD got to be the number one option, not LeBron. AD can't stay on the floor, man. I mean, every Laker game you watch, you have to worry about AD. Even if you're not worried about him, you get worried about him because he's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing this. He's always hurt, man. Grabbing his ankles, his knees. We ought to call him the grabber. Remember when Monster Cody said Rockhead became a serial killer? No, a serial nailer. If Rockhead became a serial nailer, you know the rest. Purple Rain, what up? Over and under when Anthony Davis gonna get injured again. Oh, wow. Over and under when he's gonna get injured again. I would say under 5 games from now. So under 7 games. Over or under 7 games. Does Westbrook deserve the criticism, or is he being? Come on, man. That's not a very valid question. If you score no points and you missing wide open threes, you have no room to be a scapegoat. You're part of the problem, period. Kev, a lot of people sleep on Lil Doc interview in my top 5. A lot, to be honest with you, bro. And you could go look at the numbers and look at other people's numbers. A lot of people are sleeping on Kev Mac and Kev Mac videos, period. They sleeping on S Mac, Kev Mac, Cutes, the history that we bring, the work that I put in, the time, the travel, all of that, man, the creativity. Yeah, absolutely, man. They sleeping on a lot over here, bro. Now remember, and we talk about this a lot, when them dudes was still in my videos, they was getting more views than me. And I kind of feel some type of way, but then there's a large part of me that don't care. But one day S-Mac sent me a video that they took from my live stream. And I looked and it had 20-something thousand views. That did it for me because mine had like 3,000 views. I said, that's it right there, man. I'm having that channel shut down. How can you steal my videos and get more views than me? That just ain't right. That's people intentionally or YouTube intentionally not sharing and not wanting to get the likes and views, man. Why doesn't Anthony Davis shave the damn unibrow? So distracting. Really? I don't even look at that unibrow. It must be a female thing. You want to know what's distracting to me? Let's see. Distracting to me for a professional sports player would be I'm trying to think. Steph Curry's beard. He needs to shave that off. Lamar Jackson's braids, Afro braids, that's very distracting to me when he take his helmet off. But no, I don't even look at Anthony Davis's eyebrows though, for real. They say it's YouTube. It might be YouTube, but it might be. You got to remember, this is why it's a question mark with me, whether it's YouTube or the viewers. You got to remember, if you go way back 3 years ago, right, or 3 years ago, when them dudes was making them videos about me, if you read the comment section, the whole, and if you listen to that dude Star Wolf, he said, "Don't follow me." The comment section unanimously agreed to unfollow me and block me and not watch me and all that. So I think that plays a little part. I think that really plays a part. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. That's ugly, and he looked real goofy. Sorry, Monique. I'm so sorry. Where's Shaniqua at, by the way? Lawyer, what up? One more time for your mind. I say, it's my C-Day, Big Kev. 10-20 scale game. Happy C-Day, Loyal. Hope you're being safe out there. Hope you enjoy your night, man. KP Video News, y'all. How about Westbrook, man? How about them Lakers, man? What you thinking, KP? Digo Shaniqua, what's up, baby? How you doing, baby? Shake it one time. Shake it one time for your nigga. Kev Mac, haters, plain and simple. They don't want to see you win. You got to be doing something right, or they wouldn't steal your shit. Yeah, I mean, we know what it really is, though. A lot of guys can't get to the same guys or get in the hood asking questions. That's a big part of the reason. Not much, Shaniqua. I know you feeling them Warriors right now, right? Purple Rain, I agree. The defense was decent. Defense was real nice. That's why you need some scorers to get out there, man. You need somebody that can score the ball. I'm not going to address that, KP. I don't know how they're allowed to take stuff from me either. I think they know some type of trick of how to steal the content and post it without YouTube recognizing. It's the only thing I can think of. Big Kev, you the GOAT. Good looking out, money. You taught down South gang members real history. Now people can't lie or tell their fairy tales. Yeah, I agree about the fairy tale part. Unfortunately, some of these dudes are still spitting out misinformation. Not like it was back in the day, though. But let me say this while we're talking about the information. I talked to Vertus Swan again today, and I asked Vertus Swan, could he repeat to me what he told me about Jamel Barnes? And either I hear wrong, I may hear wrong. Jerome Wallace helped blow one of my ears out, but I don't think I heard wrong. In fact, I know I didn't hear wrong. I think Vertus made a mistake. But he said, yeah, he said Jamel didn't have no sisters, so that's correct. Shout out to RJ from 88 Avalon Garden. And he said what it was he had some older homegirls. He had some homegirls in the projects, a little older than him. And they were messing with the avenues. That's what he said. And he picked it. So he stuck to the script about the weightlifting, that's where Jamel got weightlifting from. And he said, yeah, they were locked up together and all that. So, yeah. So it's good when somebody in the comment section hears something that's not right on here and actually speak up. Speaking of that, KP, did you ever find out if it was really Kanye West you was talking about, or did you have him mixed up with 50 Cent? pretty interesting comments on that video me and you did, man. They're going back and forth. But the consensus is he didn't get shot 9 times. I still don't know the truth. You from Chicago, you from the South Side. But I think sometimes us as men, see, I be into the history and the accuracy. So I think sometimes when we make a mistake, like the Jamel Barnes statement, I think we need to come back and correct it. I think we need to say, my bad, or I made a mistake, or, well, this is what I was told. But you still may be right. Don't get me wrong. You still may be right. But the consensus says you're wrong. I'll text you a link, my brother. Just please don't come repeating that same story. KP will get the low, Babyface Los. He'll get the link, Babyface Los. KP Sinbad, Clippers win. I can't stand them damn Clippers. Man, I can't see all these letters, KP. Hold on. All right, there you go, my brother. What up, 6ix9ine? What's going on, man? How are you on the pool table today, Kev? Still got your skills? Man, I'm not a good pool guy, man. My father was. He was an expert. He could do all them tricks. And actually, my father was, what do they call that, a pool shark? He was a scam artist. He used to go to the pool halls, and he would pretend like he didn't know how to play pool. And he would go and bet a few dollars and lose on purpose. And that's how he made a living at one point. When I was a toddler, he made a living like that. But he would lose too, though. He would lose playing against real pool players. But he would beat the ones that thought he couldn't play, though. Kanye never been shot. He ran with Kato Bango before he left Chicago for New York. Kev Mac attack. Do you have burgundy KM video t-shirts and caps? I don't think I got no more, man. I think the Bloods outrepresented the Crips with the KM stuff, man. Can Yankees still come after going? No, absolutely not. I've been telling you all year, even though I said it would be the Yankees, Dodgers, or Astros, I said the Yankees cannot mess with the Astros. Astros own the Yankees, bro. It's not even close. The Astros are a complete team. They can give you offense, defense, home runs, singles, pitching. They can do it all, man. And then you got Dusty Baker. It's about time Dusty Baker get a ring, right? Oh, Dusty deserves a ring by now. All the arms he done blew out in the bullpen over the years.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Chi-Town.
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Let's hear it.
Can you hear me good? Can you hear me?
Great. I see you great. I hear you great.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good then. Yep. Yeah, man, I'm back, man. I haven't been able to collaborate anything. I haven't been able to confirm anything. I've been looking for my boy. I can't get him.
Okay.
Anyway, so in the meantime, I'm gonna say, put the hate on hold. But having said that, the only thing I can think of, man, is if you got a cat that gets in trouble every single day for opening his mouth up, hey, I don't think he changed. He haven't changed. He's still doing the same thing, talking. His mouth gets him in trouble every time. Right. Hey, so I don't want to fall into that trap. Right. If I'm gonna hit you with some cap, I'm gonna come out with something like, well, hey man, you know that Charleston White is really Cat Williams or something with his mustache shaved off. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga. See, shit like that. That's some cap. If I'm gonna come with some real shit, it's gonna be sensational.
Hey, this comment to me goes for you too, bro. Kev, you too laid back to be a gang member. KP's too laid back to be a gang member, man.
Man, look,
you know why? The
why
reason
is that?
why is because we're not gang members.
Exactly. Ex gang members.
Yeah, that was in our heydays, man. So
yeah. I mean, that's what they say, man. When you get, you have to put away childish things, man. When you become a man, you got to put that away. You got to put it to bed, I don't know. I like to have fun, man. That's my whole thing in life. And having a sense of humor, man, is something that a lot of people don't have, but I had, I'm glad that I was raised by older Black men that taught me things about people. And one thing that one of my uncles told me, if you run into somebody that doesn't have a sense of humor, man, get the hell away from them.
Man, when I talked to Verdi Swan today, it made me laugh because, we talk about how people are big kids, people like to play and laugh. He called Raymond Washington goofy. He said, man, Raymond Washington was goofy, man. He said, all he wanted to do was laugh and joke. And he said, man, Raymond didn't want to do nothing but party outside of joking and laughing and being goofy. I said, for real? He like, yeah, man. Party with the girls, party at the house parties. He said, man, Raymond ain't like people be saying about it from his point of view because he was with him every day.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's something that's something I never knew. Like I said, I only met him personally that one time. And we did have a decent conversation, I didn't know who he was. My boy Greg that was standing right there, my boy Greg that was standing right beside me, man, was, he was mean mugging for some reason, but I didn't pick up on it.
At Morningside, right?
At Morningside, right? At Morningside. Let me see. Like I said, he was cool. He had one of those little black caps on, and I've always been a person that liked hats and caps and stuff. I even had a hat business at one time. But he seemed to be laid back, man. I mean, when I met him, it wasn't like he was like, hey, growling or yeah, I'm getting ready to beat you down or nothing like that. We just had a regular conversation. And I think now that I think back, who was that peeking? Somebody was peeking around the corner looking at us. I guess it might have been a setup. They was expecting him to do something, expecting us to get into something. That's what I'm thinking now. But it didn't happen. And that was the day he drafted Jerome over there from the IVCs, man. Better come to the Crip meetings, man. Otherwise, we coming to get you.
Damn.
They the next day, Jerome came and confronted me about it. But hell, I'm like, I didn't know who the hell he was. Shit. How am I supposed to know? He all the way from the east side. I ain't got no car. I was like in the ninth grade when that shit happened. So anyway, it's like, yeah, man, I don't understand or because people, when you meet people, just like you and me, we might have been from two different directions, but still, I get along, well with you. I hope you get along well with me. And it's like, I'm telling you, man, that's one thing that a lot of young people will have to get to. They have to get to that space in their lives when they just say, well, hell, you just can't judge everybody by just looking at them and saying, oh man, I don't like that. I don't like him, without talking with them. How you know you don't like them? You ain't even held a conversation with the person.
Well, like I always say, I try to tell people my relationship to Little Caesar is like, he's like a big brother to me. And
that's cool.
He's a great mentor, but here go a story if you haven't heard it, because we only mentioned it once, but I'm going to give you a story. Little Caesar flies out here and he's staying in Inglewood, in a hotel in Inglewood. And he calls me up. He wants me to come sing. But I got S Mac with him, and we met Caesar together. And I tell S Mac, I'm gonna go see Little Caesar. You should come. And he, all right. So then Baby Crazo calls, and I tell Baby Crazo we going to see Little Caesar. And Baby Crazo said, "Oh man, I want to meet Little Caesar." So I tell Little Caesar, Baby Crazo want to come. He's like, "That's cool." So you got me, S Mac, and Crazo in the room with Little Caesar, man. We could have sent him back to Carolina in a body bag so easily. But it was the friendship and respect that we were all able to trust each other that night.
That's cool, man.
And Caesar was really lacing us, and he was really respectable, man. So yeah,
that's cool.
I got a love for him. Before that, when we actually first formally met, we went to Magic Johnson's TGI Fridays in Inglewood, and we had one of our other homies that ain't no joke, and he went with us, and it was different to him, but he's just really trying to see what me and S are doing, and he hung out with us. They took a picture together and everything. So like you said, you got to get rid of that perception. Meet people for who they are and get rid of that childish mentality, and you'll be surprised what type of friend you find.
Right. Well, we used to have a saying, man, GNTK, man. It's a good nigga to know. And how would you know that if you don't, collaborate with people? It's rappers out there now that represent different things that are coming to that forefront, and they're working with other people that they might have had a beef with or something at one time on the streets. But now that they're making money, they don't even, it's like, all right, we in the studio making a song together.
Yeah.
And they do that. And it's like just the same. And I've never been to prison. I've been to the jail hundreds of times, but prison, I've never been to prison. But I do know people, and my brother, he did 10 years up in Jackson State in Michigan. But he was telling me, hey man, guys do a lot of things to it's about a pissing contest, you know what I'm saying? Trying to prove that they're a bigger man than you, or they'll lower their voice deeper than yours, or they, it's all about the macho-ism. Ism that they're trying to throw out there.
Of course. But
you got cats. Then I've been watching your show, and I've been watching. Can't remember the name of the show now. I ain't gonna even give them no credit on this, but there's guys that have come on that have made the statements how they were cool with cats from the other side of the fence while they were behind bars. And then some of them like, well, hey, when they got out, they were still cool because that person might have saved your life while you was locked up behind bars. Or he might have shared some food with you behind bars. Or he might have kept some people off of you while you was behind bars. So why not give that person that respect when you get back out on the streets? A lot of older guys just say the hell with that, man. They threw all the nonsense to the side, said it's worthless. We got another generation to work on, man.
Right. Hey, to Tez, we interviewed Cam in the magazine, and he's been on live stream. Face to face, I believe Cam moved to Atlanta. I believe, I could be wrong, but so that'd be kind of hard hooking up with Cam, but that's possible. That's a possible interview. I'm sure other people looking at this right now is probably on Cam already. They writing his name down now. But yeah. So what happens when you be behind them walls? You're sharing the struggle with other people. Sometimes you're in fights or riots, or you may have common enemies, so y'all get close that way. So Yeah, it's gonna carry over to the street because in prison or jail, this is actually quality time, and this is when your back is against the wall. So if a dude gonna stay down with you through that, out here in the free world, it's not that serious, bro. So you're gonna give him that love and respect without a doubt.
Right, right. You ain't got that all that tension you got in locked up behind bars. I had a situation when I was at Wayside, and coincidentally, Hilton Booker was there. I was there. They had me there. I was there for about 9 months, man. And he was there, and I was having an issue with some essays. They had essays that they had working the candy machines. It was behind this screen. They had behind this fence, and they got the candy machines, and they got the trustees. You give them your money, and then they put the money in the machine. So the cat was like, the machine's not working, man. Like, come on, man. You done took my money, man. So I'm going through this and a couple other situations that I had. And he was able to help me get that shit straight.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so it was like, you know, that and a couple of other situations, man. But I had the sheriffs jack me up over that situation, man. Said, you know, man, you getting ready to start a riot up in this motherfucker. Like, what you talking about? He said, man, you can't go, you know, get involved in that, you know, that be that political, man, when it comes to like blacks and Mexicans up in here, cause they really had us outnumbered anyway. And, you know, I wasn't thinking about it on those terms.
I got a similar situation. I was in 9500 in the county jail, and my homie Lil Looney came down from prison. Lil Looney's my age. He's three months older than me. But Lil Looney was a rider. He had a big name. He went to prison when he was 17, 18 years old. He went through the halls and YA observation, all that, right? So, matter of fact, Lil Crazy Boy was in the comment section. We called him that night from the 9,000 floor. But so we go up in there, and you know they don't have enough mattresses. They hardly ever had any pillows, and it's cold, and you only get one blanket. But we fresh in there, so ain't nobody slept on their blankets yet. They still rolled up and shit. And man, I went snatching everything from people. Lil Looney said, "Yeah, Mac, man, what you doing?" I said, "Man, I'm sleeping comfortable up here." He said, "Man, you can't take them people's shit." I'm like, "Man, I'll take whoever's shit. They want to fight, we can fight." He like, "No, it's much bigger than you fighting somebody. Like, it's gonna go down up in here."
Yeah.
So Lil Looney had to pull me to the side and let me know I couldn't be randomly doing everybody like that.
Right. Because that's something like you said, you know, if it's something fresh and you're not familiar with that environment, you know, for me, I had been to jail, man. I don't know how many times, but I never really got into it with anybody on that level, except for this one cat when I went to court one time. When I came back, they had us in that room. It's like a big room, like a big dorm at the county jail downtown. Man, and it's like in that room, I guess it's probably about 40 beds in this room, and then the rest of the people's like sitting on the floor. I go to court and I come back, and this Mexican dude is up on my bed, what I think is my bed, you know. So I confronted him about it, and he got off the bed, and so I get up on the bed, and I get the same situation, man. Sheriff called me over to the glass. He buzzed the door. I go inside the door, and he like, "Yeah, man, you getting ready to start a fucking riot up in here, you know? Go sit on the floor." Shit. Like, what? Well, you know, say, go sit on the floor, man, because you know, you left, you went to whatever. Somebody else got that. It is not like ain't nothing reserved here. So what he eventually did was about a half hour later, he buzzed that door again, and he took me in. On the other side of that door, it was fucking cells. So he put me in a cell. Like, oh man, I could have been over here the whole time. You know, shit. But I didn't know, man. I didn't know what what I was doing on that level. Yeah, when I came in there, I was high anyway. Shit. Shit. That's what I was there for, possession. I'm going. Yeah. Yeah. Them motherfuckers took me straight to jail, Kev Mac. Straight to fucking jail.
Wow.
I go out to Compton, get me a little bottle of that water. I dip me a cigarette. I lit that son of a bitch up, man, going down Century. And that's the last thing I remember. The next thing I remember, I was in the police car with handcuffs. They had confiscated my van. The dude cop said I was doing 80 going down Century. All right. I'm going in the wrong direction because I'm leaving Compton. I done left Compton. I'm living in Inglewood. I'm going back east. So they caught me right there, right there by the Harbor Freeway on Century. It's a gas station there, a Shell gas station it was. I don't know if it's there now. And jacked me up, man. They put me in the police car and took me straight to the county jail. Straight. I didn't go to no police station. They took me straight to the fucking county. And I still had the bottle, and they got the bottle.
Who's TS? You talking about Tony Stacy or somebody else? Hanzo. KP, what's next for your platform, man? Where you want to go with that platform?
Man, you know what? I was trying to work on this different there was another app that I had picked up on that was really good. It was really interactive. And I tried working on it the other day, and it when I brought it up, it was beautiful, man. But then when I tried to upload it, for whatever reason, I couldn't upload it. And just trying to give my page a different, just a different look. It had fades that you can fade in, then you can insert videos here and there. So that I was trying to go that route. I gotta perfect it. I'm trying to get my show to be more interactive. I wanted to look more interactive, man, without and this particular app was free. So it probably work if you pay. If you pay, but
I could see you getting a small short segment on a real TV network, man.
Man, that would be cool. I was talking to Big John Shadid, and he said he was gonna talk with Tavis Smiley about something, but I don't know, man. I would like to do that. But like you said, a small segment would be fine. That would be fine, man, if I could just go on in and rant. Rant for about 5 minutes and call it a day. I'm trying to get an interview with Molly Bell right now. And I talked to her several times on the phone, and she's trying to wait on, something she's trying to do at her house. She wants to get that done first before she can start. She wants to do like several videos. So I'm going to probably have to create a whole nother segment just for her.
Tell me who she is. I'm not familiar with that name.
Okay, Molly Bell from Compton is a black activist. She's a female activist in LA, and she's been involved in the politics, man, of doing things to help black people, man, for years, for decades. She was at that big meeting that they had in Leimert Park when they jacked up the CIA, the head of the CIA over the crack in LA. She was one of the people that was instrumental in putting that together. Man, she knows a lot of people, man. She knows a lot of people, and she's done a lot of good things. She was instrumental in stopping the gangbangers from beating up Venus and Serena's daddy over in Compton. So what they did was they cut a deal. They got in contact with the gang leaders over there, and they cut a deal. Let the kids have the park in the daytime, not just Venus and Serena, all the kids have that park in the daytime, and the gangbangers could have that park at night, and they wouldn't have to worry about the cops messing with them. So she's the real deal, man. She's the real deal.
A lot of them are the real deal until they start getting their pockets greased.
Molly, I doubt if she would take that money, man. She's that deep into it. She's that deep into helping black people, man, and being a black activist. to where I don't think the money would really mean much. Well, and another thing, I did work with her for over 20 years at the post office.
Mm-hmm.
So I know her personally, but I'm just waiting on her. She says, you know, she getting some work done on her house and she want to have her house straight. So whatever's in the background, you know, will look a lot better.
Yeah, she
But
want to get her house straight. There's probably some pocket grease.
hey, that too. But hey, man, she was talking to when I was talking to her the other day. She was saying about on this comp down the street from her house, the cat's been doing them takeovers down there. The street takeovers when they be doing the donuts in the street.
Mm-hmm.
She said every Saturday night or every Sunday, one of the two. And they come over there, man, and she was just like, she went down there one day and just because people start parking all through their neighborhood just to park their cars just to go down there and look.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, cats burning rubber, man. They be out there for a while till the cops come and run them away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be wild when they be doing them donuts and be hitting people.
Yeah, they be hitting people. I tell you, I watched the video with these cats, man. I could not believe it. They got literally got cans of gasoline, poured gas on the ground in a circle. The cats got in the middle of that circle. Guys, about 4 or 5 guys stood in the middle of that circle. They lit the shit on fire. They standing in between this circle of fire while these cars was drifting around them. Mm. One of the cats jumped out, immediately jumped out. He got out of there quick. But I was like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. The next day, the cops said they went to that spot and the damn gas can was still there on the ground with all this black marks and shit, man, where they had been doing all them donuts. You know, all that stuff started up in Oakland. They call it Sideshow up in Oakland. But now it's all over the country now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Kev, back to the topic you was talking about your show as far as people stealing your content.
Mm-hmm.
That little check box, that box that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Checking that box off. You've been checking that box?
Yeah. Ever since you told me, I went to some of the old videos and checked it. Some of the old videos, though, I didn't have to. They did it for me. But not all of them.
Yeah. You gotta uncheck that box, otherwise people will have actually permission to use your stuff.
Right.
So I'll make sure. Yeah, I'll make sure I uncheck that box every time because I'm saying, man, they had took my whole from the beginning to the end. They just put a different cover on it on that one particular show, and it was for a college. I was talking about the black colleges. And how much, it costs to go to black universities in the United States. And it was a black college that actually copied the video. So since it was one of the black colleges, I just really didn't make that big of a deal out of it. But at first I was pissed, man. I was pissed. And my homeboy Mickey was the one that told me about it. And then since then I've been I Googled his, Mickey D. I Googled his show, and somebody had did his whole show and put their name on it like it was theirs. The whole entire show.
Yeah, that's what they're doing nowadays.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's plagiarism, and
absolutely.
I mean, it got to be a way that the YouTube is gonna have to come up with some kind of way to give us more safeguards outside of this little two-step login. Two-step login ain't really stopping nothing.
No.
Got to be a little more secure, either that or they got to, if that person is monetized, that means you should get some of that money if they're using your show.
Well, they say you can. They say when you go do the complaint, you have a choice where you could get the money. I've never seen that choice. They tell me I could give them 7 days to get rid of the video, or I can make it immediate. I always push immediate and give them a strike.
All right. Okay.
Because you're stealing my content. And one time that's your warning. 2 times you done got 2 warnings. The 3rd time you deserve to have your channel taken.
Right, right. It was a cat. What's the name of it? Do you want me to mention the name of this particular YouTube page? Because this is what I noticed. Some of the information from the video, from the interview that I did with you, they had used on a video about the Englewood family and who else were they talking about? I can't remember now. It was a few. This particular guy has a YouTube show, and what he does is he talk about the problems between this set and that set. I don't really. I want to mention his name because I don't want to give him that glory, like that on your page.
Yeah.
But I do know that for a fact that he mentioned my name, and he mentioned that he actually mentioned that that he got the information off of the interview on Kev Mac video. So that was verbal. It was verbal while he was how can you say that? While he was like announcing or doing the talking on the video. He didn't show us or the interview. He was verbally repeating what I had said to you in the video. Yeah. I'll send you that link afterwards, and then you can go check it out. And then you see what I'm saying. Send
it to me. One thing I did notice though, it's really the same people that's constantly stealing content.
Yeah, because they ain't got nothing. They ain't got no content.
It's not like it's a whole bunch of people doing it. It's the same individuals that's doing it.
Yeah. Well, if it's the same individuals, then you should go ahead and complain to YouTube and get that money.
Well, no, like I said, I just get the channel shut down. I don't care about getting that little money.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
it's a lot of fakers out there. It's a lot of cats out there that's scavenging. I call them scavengers, man. They just scavenge the content.
I give it to YouTube though. Once you complain, they handle their business.
Okay.
But I feel like it's kind of hard for us to go around searching for our content on other people's channel, where they should let them know right away if this is material that's been used before. Because I remember, I don't know if they still do it, but I remember I would upload the same video twice, and it would cancel one. It would tell me you can't upload this; it's already been uploaded. But I don't think they do that no more.
Oh, okay. What I was able to do was because I got a music channel. I had my music videos on my news channel, and I wanted to take those videos off from transfer them over from the news channel to the music channel, and I couldn't do it. I had to upload them all over again from my computer, and then just delete them from the news page.
Here go a question, KP. What happened to fair use?
Fair use, I'm not familiar with that.
Well, it's the box you told me about. The box you told me to check.
Oh, yeah, that was the box that said sharing, to stop people from sharing your content.
Right. So
is that what it was called? Fair use? That's what it's called?
What happened to fair use. You have the opportunity to say whether you want other people to use your material or not.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. If you uncheck that box, then they can't. Then they don't. Then they don't have permission.
Right. Exactly.
Right. So I didn't know that's what it was called. But
yeah, I read a little bit about it.
Okay.
But see. So what happens with fair use is, if we want everybody to be able to use our material, then what are we even doing it for? Right. I can see somebody doing that that's like just getting started, and they want to try to get some free publicity by other people using their content to get the content out there, and then stopping it after they get going. Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know the algorithm is crazy. Here go my take on that. my thing is, if I'm gonna steal KP's video, right? And I don't just mean a clip. Like if you just take a short, small clip, that's all right. But my thing is, if I take your video, then I should be able to leave your logo up there, and I should be able to say, this video here comes from KP Video News. Here, the link is in the description. You know what I'm saying? Like an advertisement.
Right.
And
Do it the right way.
I also look at it like this. Yeah. Some of these people, they should give dialogue about this video you're looking at. So if you steal my video, you say, well, here's an interesting video that I liked or disliked. Kev Mac is interviewing KP Video News in this interview. Explain what it's about. Don't just take it like you interviewed the person so you could read the comments and they say, oh, this was a good interview. Oh, you did good. No, you didn't do shit. You stole the interview.
Yeah, that's just lazy, man. That's all. That's just lazy. That's all that is. That's a lazy motherfucker that's trying to get over. I had Mickey that I was saying before, Mickey D over there. What you know, he does something similar to what you do, you know, like helping people write books and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, man, you wouldn't believe it, man. He said, there's some cats out there now. All they do is go through to see who got like internet books and stuff like that. And they plagiarizing the whole entire book, And then some kind of way, man, you know, you got these white dudes that are out there that know how to manipulate the situation, and they're making more money off your book than you are.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I'm gonna put together Q's book. I'm gonna put together Bertie Swan's book, and then I'm gonna retire from the book shit.
Mm-hmm.
The only way I'll ever do another book on me, and I mentioned this before, is if it's somebody that I can trust, can come sit down with me every day, and we go ahead and put the book together. But my eyes are bad, man. My fingers are bad. I'm not finna be writing or reading or none of that shit no more. But I'm gonna do it for Cutes, because Cutes is gonna make an audio for me to take it from. And Bertie Swan, I'm gonna try to record his conversation. I got to get another phone and a phone recorder. I'm gonna record his phone calls and then do it from what he's telling me.
Yeah, man. I've been looking and searching, man, because you know they've had that app out there for a long time, and you already know what I'm gonna say about the app that types everything that you say into it.
Uh-huh.
And right to this day, I still don't know anybody that has used that app to any kind of success.
Right.
You know, I've never got it. It's like, you know, you dictate into your computer and the computer types up everything that you say.
Right.
Now, in theory, that would be perfect for somebody that's trying to write a book. All you got to do is dictate and it writes up everything that you say. You know, you can go back and make the corrections. I
was about to say, you're still going to have to do some changing shit around and correcting it.
Right.
Because even when we speak, when like me and you having a conversation, we going to miss a whole lot in between what we record. And then, like with me, I can't speak for you, but for me, I'll put a paragraph together, and I actually see that if I move this sentence ahead of this sentence and this sentence down here, it actually sounds better.
Right.
So I'm always have to do some editing.
Right. Yeah,
Michael
that's
Hawkins, what up?
Yeah, that's that editing package, man. That editing package that I was looking at the other day. I'm telling you, man, that sucker was real. It had a lot of promise, but when I tried to upload it and work with it, I just could not get that sucker to upload so I could put it on YouTube. You know, I couldn't even upload it to my computer, so it was just stuck on that page.
I got my movie script on FedEx yesterday. I haven't even opened it yet. I probably should go ahead and open it and get to correcting it before I start on these books. Huh? But yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah. So you got a movie. The movie. Which movie were you talking about?
Based on my book.
Oh, okay. So all right.
I'm excited about shopping that book, man. That's really like the one goal I have in life, other than seeing my grandkids graduate from high school before I pass.
Yeah.
But
Bill, with the book, with the guy that you interviewed, Michael Jordan, didn't he say he had something like a book publishing connection or something?
Yeah, but I'm talking about a movie script though.
Yeah, you talking about something entirely different. The doggone
Yeah.
screen. You talking about a screenplay, man.
Yeah,
the
he might have
screenplays.
some hookups. I haven't talked to him about it, but
Yeah.
once I get the script done, then like I said, then I'll shop it. Then I'll holler at everybody I know and see.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about the chick that was talking about she was going to do the Raymond Washington movie?
Kenya
Did you have her information?
I know her. That's one of my homegirls.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, get with her, man.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. She got connections. She's hooked up. You know what I'm saying? But she got to get her project out. If I don't see her get her project out, why do I think she can do something with my project?
Right. One step at a time.
I don't want to be held up some more years. The book is already 7 years old. I want to get right up in there. And what that's going to require is going to require a reputable producer and somebody with a real budget. That's the only way it's going to get done fast.
Right.
Without a budget, you in limbo. You just waiting for somebody else to actually like it and believe in it and put the money up.
Yeah, man. If I had the skills, I'd try to make that shit myself, man, with my own video camera. I got a little video camera right here. So I can make a 15-minute video with this.
KP Video News, y'all. KP Video News, y'all.
You know, that's that Blair Witch project, man. They made that shit with a little hand camera. They had made millions off of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so that's all it takes, man, is just getting it out to the right people. Once they see it, then, you know, they're going to pick it up. They didn't hardly have no budget on that movie.
I'm surprised Ice Cube him or Spike Lee has never built a production company that actually looks for movies of this genre. Because Ice Cube, he writes some good movies. He's put out some good stuff.
Yeah, well, he's busy focusing on his stuff, man. That was the key word right there, his stuff. He put out some stuff.
No, I understand that, but you know, you can also just pay the production company and put the money up for the actors, right? So he don't have to really do a whole lot if he got the money. LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron he got his production company over there too. Yeah. You know, the only one I know right now that got their own studio is Tyler Perry over there in Georgia.
I kind of heard Tyler Perry kind of like cut back. I guess he made enough money or something. Yeah. You know, he's doing something else.
Yeah, okay.
I've been to the studio next to Oprah Winfrey studio. And I was sitting there just hoping I ran across Oprah.
Yeah.
You know, when you get in them places, you just your mind starts to expand.
Right.
You start thinking higher level of thinking.
Yeah. You got your foot in the door. Got my foot in the door. Now you got to take a damn bulldozer to get me up out of here.
Right. That's how I felt too. But they still look down on you though. They looking at you like, this nigga don't know numbers. This nigga don't know about this type of camera, and this nigga don't know nobody, and they be like, man, get out of here.
Right. Well, you know, a lot of these people, everybody got to learn from someplace. Harold Nails, which is a guy I went to high school with at Morningside, he's been a cameraman for the Lakers and the Clippers. He was a cameraman for the Lakers at this farm, and he's a cameraman for the Lakers and the Clippers at the Staples Center. I don't know if he does the hockey games, but I know he does the basketball. And it's like he's been doing this shit for decades. One of the few black cameramen that you're gonna see out there on the floor. And I don't know, you know, how much money they make, but hey, that's a cameraman. You know, he knows all the angles, he knows how to film. So it's like, yeah. That's something he went to school for, but you know, people have to, you know, that's who they hire, man. The people that got the degrees, You got your degrees and all and this and that, and it's a
Cool.
lot of nepotism in there too. Well,
No, absolutely.
that's the director's grandson, so he got to get a spot.
But you gotta think though. If you open your mind and just give it a little thought, man, there's all kind of TV networks. You could go through Direct TV or Fire Stick, and this stuff being filmed everywhere, all day, every day. So there's a lot of people that can film this shit.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I was saying, that's what I was saying earlier. If you get good enough, you can film it yourself.
Yeah.
But how about talk with my son, my youngest son, because he's made several videos, little rap videos. His thing now is he's focusing on, after all these years of focusing on the rap situation, now he's doing comedy. He's doing stand-up. And but he got a couple of videos. I'll send you a link to one of his videos, a couple of his videos that he got out. They did a really good job on it. And on the videos, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And I know damn well he ain't rich, as far as rich enough to be making spending no hundreds of thousands of dollars to make no video, and his video came out really, really well.
No, you can do that for cheap nowadays with $1,000 camera.
Yeah, yeah. Back in the day. Back in the day.
Yeah, they say you can make a video or a movie with the iPhone now.
Man, I wouldn't doubt it, but it's gonna take a lot of editing. But I guess you could probably get it done. They got some good cameras on there. Yeah.
My thing is the actors.
Yeah.
I need some good actors, man.
Right. And that's not gonna be cheap.
No, it ain't gonna be cheap. And then to film the scenes in the ghetto, you're gonna have to have security and police and all that shit.
Yeah, and permits. Unless you're just gonna try to zoom in real quick, shoot a video and run.
No, the permits. That's why I said police. You're gonna need the permits.
Yeah, gotta have
cameras and all that shit.
Yeah, that's why a lot of recording movie people, man, that left California, and actually a lot of them left the country, man, and went up to Canada for what's it's cheaper to film up there. It's a lot of TV shows and movies being made in Canada now. Man,
I think you're talking about porn stars.
Oh no, the porn stars, they are in the valley. Shit, they in the valley. They're everywhere now. You're right. Your next door neighbor might be filming a porno video right now. Shit.
I wouldn't doubt it. I hope they need a co-star.
They everywhere.
Or replacement.
Yeah, hey, they might need you as a body double.
Man.
Shit, I'm telling you, man. Yeah. Yep. Them guys, man. What's the girl's name that used to be with Ice Cube? Tabitha. Back in the day, I think she's like half black, half Mexican. When I worked in Marina Del Rey at the post office, I saw her in the valley. Shawn Michaels, I saw him in the valley. Steve Harvey, I saw him rolling through the valley with a blue, was that a blue Bentley? It was either a blue Bentley or a Rolls.
Hey, who you talking about, JC? Get who on live one night? Who you talking about? Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray would have to play somebody's grandmother in my movie.
Hey, well, hey, she's available because she ain't getting no work. Shit.
Hey, there's plenty of work out here in Vegas, man. Tropicana, Flamingo, Strip.
Yeah. You saw them girls that was out there that be standing out there on the street that try to charge you for taking pictures with them.
Oh yeah, nah, they bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, That they got a couple of them got killed there, got stabbed. A couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that's who they stabbed?
That's who they stabbed. The girls that was out there, the guy went up and, he was trying to hit on them, trying to talk to them, and they was like, no, we ain't, so they rejected him and he flipped out on them and started stabbing. Said, crazy.
I try to get iced tea, man. Ice is too busy for Kev Mac, man. He'll call me. We'll have conversations, but he won't go live or he won't let me interview him, man. I don't know what that's about, but
a lot of these cats nowadays, they want to get paid, man. That's what they want to do. They want to get paid for their interviews.
Yeah, but that's my buddy, man. He shouldn't want to charge me. Hey, keep close. All right, homeboy. They say Megan good. Now I heard that.
Yeah, man, they bringing up all the honeys, all the honeys and the hotties. Who they gonna get to play you? So, they gonna get
not Jesse Smollett.
Just oh man, you know that cat really destroyed his whole career. And I mean, like, how much more famous do you really need to be? You was on a TV show, like one of the hot TV shows that was on. How much more famous did you need to be? You know, you already famous. You already a star.
I don't know what he was thinking, man.
Man, he trying to get that publicity, man. And then it backfired on him.
Backfired.
Yeah, they got to get Terrence Howard to play you, man.
Terrence Howard?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
What about the comedian? Mike Epps.
Mike Epps? Yeah, okay. Mike Epps, you got to get somebody a little bit lighter than Mike.
How about
got to get Pierre to play you, man. Pierre the comedian.
How about DeAndre Bonds?
DeAndre who?
Bonds.
I don't even know who that is.
I want to say played in The Wood. The movie you hate.
Oh man. Yeah. I cringe every time I see that fucking movie, man. My kids want to watch it. Was Inglewood really like that? Was Inglewood really like that? And I was like, hell no, that shit wasn't like that. Might have been like that on the other side of town.
My guy said Michael B. Jordan could play me.
Okay. They getting everybody on they calling out is all darker than me. Shit. You got to get somebody light skinned to play you.
I think it's just them glasses you got on.
Yeah, okay.
Dark to
you got to get Steph Curry to play you, man. Shit. That'd be one of the Splash Brothers over there. Oh man.
If that's the case, you might as well get Trace Thompson to play me.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get them to play me, man. They'll fuck around and put Cat Williams on there playing me or some shit. You fucking it up.
Stacy from the Wood, man.
Yeah, I know who can play you, man. And serious business, Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, from the TV show Atlanta.
They said Omar Gooden.
Omar, yeah, Omar might be able to do that, but not Cuba. Cuba is like, shit, he got cases he fighting right now. Shit. Yeah. I think as a matter of fact, yesterday they signed off on that one case. He don't have to pay that lady no whole lot of money. All he did was kiss the girl. They tried to lock his ass up for stealing a kiss. So,
Number one said that's exactly how Inglewood was for non-affiliates.
Oh, okay. On what side of town? Ask him on what side of town. On Inglewood side of town? Or over by Inglewood? Because over by the bottom and by 102nd and by Morningside, where I was at, that shit was nothing like that. Ask him, because I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Hey, with these ears, Will Smith could play me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Will, yeah, all right. Yep. You know, if Will
was a good actor. Will was a good actor on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah. Yeah, he was doing pretty good, man. I can't remember what movie it was where he lost me as a fan. I can't remember. I don't really get into him no more. I don't think it was Bad Boys. I can't remember what movie it was. It was something he did that was kind of corny. But I don't know, man. Will is filthy rich. Know that much. Yeah. He was the first black guy to demand, $100 million contracts, and was getting it.
Somebody said, "What about Cameron playing me?"
Shit, man. So you guys from a whole different generation, man. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, Crystal just said something like that too. She said KP's from a different era.
Yeah, I am. Yep. I'm an old man over here. Yep. Yeah. Thank God for PCP, doggone it. That shit kept my ass fresh.
Really?
I'm embalmed on the inside. Yeah, but all the time I was using drugs and running the streets, man, I was taking vitamins and lifting weights every day. So I would have to say, man, the vitamins and exercising, man, is what kept me going.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. You know, telling you, man, that it wasn't like I was eating good food all the time, but I damn sure took my vitamins every day and jumped, got my exercise.
Jay Ship said, I joined this live, and the man said, thank God for PCP.
Yeah. See, I was told that shit is back out there now, but I'm gonna tell you a story about that shit. The situation that happened with gangbanging in the 70s had a lot to do with PCP. A lot. It was a progression from pills they used to call Red Devils that are sort of like taking Xanax, something like that. You young people know about Xanax. It was like something about taking those kind of pills. They keep you really, out of it. From the Red Devils to the Angel Dust, which was like PCP on mint flakes, to the Lovely, which was PCP on marijuana, to the cigarettes. You just dip a cigarette in it. But that particular era was the precursor to the crack era, because before crack, Sherm was running the streets. Sherm was the product. PCP was the product that put curb service out. When people running up to your cars trying to do that stuff, PCP was the one that set up the areas for people to buy drugs. I mean, it was wild, man. It was really wild. And I lived right there in the bottom. And the bottom, I had cousins in Chicago, man. And say, hey, man, you know about this Darby Dixon area? I'm like, yeah, I live over here. Shit. But the jungle and the bottom in Inglewood was the two number one spots that they called Sherm Alley.
Mm-hmm.
You could ride down those streets, and for you slow down, 15, 20 cats gonna run up to your car, man. What you want? What you want? What you want? So that's the way it was. And then it eventually progressed with the crack. But first, in between that, it was the powder that Freeway Rick was flooding the street with. Fresh powder, 100% pure powder cocaine that you had to make your own rock. You had to make your own rock up. I lived downstairs from his spot in Inglewood called the Mailbox. And so it was pure, man. So when crack came out, that was like, okay, somebody else had already cooked it for you. That's all it means. That's all crack means. It's just somebody already cooked it. But now you got cats out there faking and all that. But I just threw that story out there to let people know the progression. But the PCP was the reason why gangbangers was doing so much crazy shit in the 70s. That was the real, Old English. Before Old English, it was a drink called Rainer Ale, Coke 45 malt liquor, Brass Monkey. Let's see. And what else was that was out there we used to drink? That damn Bacardi, and Coke. But if you had those pills would make you fight. Them Red Devils would make you fight. They would make you grouchy. I never liked them. The cats around me took them. I always took the uppers. There was a little white pill that would make you wired up, because I didn't like being all slow and groggy and wanting to box and fight and shit all the time. I wanted to be in control of my environment. But every night in the bottom at 10 o'clock, every fucking night, Kel, the Inglewood police would block off the alleys and they would cut the K9 dogs loose. Anybody that was out there at that time, they was going to jail. So we knew it. So we would just go inside like around 9:30. Cops split about 11. Then we come back out, and come back out and, back out on the street serving again. But PCP set up that whole curb service, the whole system of selling cocaine in LA, in Los Angeles. On the East Coast, on the East Coast, it was heroin that set up the thing for the cocaine. But it was bad, man. It was really bad. And I know guys that done shit off that could not remember what they did the next day.
Well, in my era, that was the purpose of having people smoke it. So when y'all go put in work, couldn't nobody tell.
Yeah.
Here go another. KP meet KB. KB meet KP.
Hey, Kev,
what's up,
on live right now?
We on live right now. It's 10,000 people watching.
Damn, nigga. Hold on. Let me fix my hat, man. I look
yeah,
like
put a hat on, man.
All right.
Who was that? Who was that? KP?
Yes. What's up, my brother?
Hey, my man. What's going down?
It's all good, man. It's all good in the hood. What's up with you?
I was just sitting here, man, and I said, man, going through my phone, and my homie told me, because every time I try to get on with Kev Mac, I don't ever know how to get on. So the homie said, nigga, just go to YouTube and hit live, nigga, you can get on. So I hit live, nigga, and here we go.
All right.
What's going down? What's going down on the blocks? What's cracking?
Man, I ain't on no block. I don't know what's going on the block.
Well, hey, that's a good thing. Look, you're too old to even want to know.
Right.
Man, only thing
we don't care about that no more, man.
Yeah, only thing I know about the block is what I see on the news. Shit.
Exactly. We don't want to know nothing about that. I'm sitting here looking at pumpkins and candy apples, nigga. I got kids.
Oh yeah, they all ready for trick or treat, huh?
My daughter's birthday tomorrow. My wife over here braiding her hair while she sleep on the pillow, nigga. This is this the best life in God could ever give a nigga right here.
I hear you, my brother. I hear you, my brother.
Over here chilling. What's up, Kev Mac? How you been?
I've been all right, man. You look like you're doing all right yourself.
You know me, man. I'm out here shit. I just bought a truck. I bought me a big rig so I can work for myself. And this shit tough. It's tough, bro. This shit hard, man. But I want to be like y'all niggas. I want to be entrepreneur. I don't want to be entrepreneur nigga. I want to be entrepreneur, nigga.
I feel you, brother. Where you located, man?
I mean, well, can I say that? If I don't know, Nick, I don't know if I should even say that on this 10,000 listening.
General, just say what state are you in?
Oh, I'm in LA.
Oh, okay. Man, they got plenty of work. I'm in Vegas.
Oh, my son just moved to Vegas. He just got his class A. He just moved to Vegas.
Okay. They got plenty of work, man, out there by the shipyards. You know that, right?
Man, that's what I do all day. I'm pulling up out the port.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, exactly.
But our ports is terrible right now, nigga. These niggas in the contract negotiations, and man, look, it's hard. It's hard on the nigga. I mean, I get lucky, man. I'm just blessed in certain ways, man. I got lucky. I named my business after my daughters that got killed. I named my business Kev Two Sisters Logistics.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
So because my kids were sisters when they died together, so I named it Two Sisters Logistics. And the shit fell in my lap, so it was like God-driven types. This on some other level type. This ain't no surface shit. This some spiritual shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
And every time I talk to people, they always give me spiritual confidence, man. My wife is a prayer warrior. I mean, so it's like, hey, I'm just rolling with the wave. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, congratulations on that truck move, man. Congratulations on that, my brother.
Hard move for me, nigga, because I'm a company nigga. My wife is an entrepreneur, nigga. She like to hustle and take chances. Nigga, I like to know when I clocked in for 8, nigga, you owe me 8.
I feel you.
You know, what you do, KP?
Oh man, I'm retired, man.
Oh,
I did 30 years. I did 30 years at the post office.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Shit, out there. So where you stay at in Vegas? All your years in Vegas?
No. I did my time in Inglewood. I lived in Inglewood, and then I was in Palmdale for a few years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I retired, I came here.
Smart man. Shit, smart man, bro. Let me tell you. LA ain't no place to be. Rent wise, robbery wise, gang banging wise.
Yeah.
It's all negative, nigga, out here. I'm out here. Look, I'm out here on my little balcony. I got my shit decorated for Halloween and shit.
Yeah.
In the corner, cuz. Fuck them.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Don't let Vegas fool you, man. Don't let all this smoke and mirrors fool you, man. There's some gangster shit going on out here.
My son out there, tattoos all over his face, braids and shit.
Yeah.
And I tell my son, I say, man, don't get it. You out there, and you LA is like, he been in the game for a while, so that's like a relax. I said, don't ever get relaxed, homie. Don't ever in your life get relaxed and underestimate the next nigga.
Exactly.
Or the city, how they get out. You got tattoos, nigga. You a target. You like the police car. I can spot when I drive down the street. As soon as I see that black and white in my peripherals, I'm looking. Same with us.
Exactly.
All them tattoos, nigga. They want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And they ask you what this mean, what that mean. Why you? Let me see. They ain't got time to do that, nigga. So you attracting attention to yourself, especially then you got braids too.
Yeah. Well, you know what though, man? That particular generation, man, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and we'll hope that it gets to a point where they won't be just penalized by the way they look. Because even when I was a kid out there, man, you could be walking down the street with a basketball. It could be 5 or 6 kids, and the cops still running all up on the curb. Where y'all going? What you doing? This and that. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed.
It ain't the police I'm worried about. Though that's the second half of the game. I'm worried about the niggas that's trying to identify him because niggas kill niggas that look like us. We dress this way. They hunting for niggas that look this way. You know how it go.
Yeah, I know how it go.
That part, you just look. He ain't about that part, but you look that part. So you can always be mistaken as somebody else because niggas ain't got time to ask you questions. And I say that if you got tattoos on your face, the least you can do is cut your fucking hair, nigga, and go clean cut. Give these niggas a second guess. Maybe you might be an artist. I mean, maybe they might give you a nigga. Just look for a pass. Because come on, man. You just can't put a scab on a sword, nigga. We don't do that.
Right. Yeah, well, see, you're right about that, though, because basically you got people, man, that don't even think as far as like trying to really ask.
No, not these.
They ain't asking. They see you. And like me and Kev was talking about that earlier, man, how people just look at you and they automatically assume without knowing, without talking to you or knowing what you all about.
I get mistaken a lot of times for a gangbanger, bro. I don't know it's because of my demeanor, because the way I grew up. I'm not trying to be out there looking like that. That's not my get down. I'm a white t-shirt nigga. That's just how I was raised. When my wife married me, she couldn't stand it. I said, you can't change it. I'm comfortable with this on. This is what I, but I'm not wearing it to say I'm a gangbanger. But I get a lot of cats, what's up, OG? Or I got that look, and it's like, man, nigga, I can't help the way I look. I don't know. It's just LA do a lot of shit to people.
Yeah.
Believe it or
man,
not.
one thing you can't do, man, is wherever you go, you're gonna take you with you.
Yeah. LA is an uncomfortable place. I mean, it's uncomfortable. Unfortunately, it is uncomfortable. You're not free in LA, nigga. You can't run around here dressed the way you want to, stop where you want to. Certain type of areas in times of night, you just can't do what you want to do, bro. That's the truth. And niggas need to realize that this ain't a free. LA is not a free country.
It never have been. When LA, I mean, I always have to go back to the police thing. When LA itself, LAPD is one of the police stations that all the police stations in the whole country learn what they learn from the LAPD.
From the LAPD.
Yeah.
From the LAPD. All the tactics, that SWAT and all the rest of that shit all came from LAPD.
Yep.
So their whole thing, and I hate to say it, but I knew one guy that worked at LAPD, and he used to be Ron Chappelle, that used to teach karate at the BKF, Black Karate Federation, right on 103rd and Western, on 101st and Western, back in the day. He eventually became a martial arts expert that ended up becoming working at the police academy, training the cops in martial arts. But what he told me is the fact that he said on any given day, LAPD itself, I'm not counting the sheriffs and none of that, or the other cities, has 8,000 cops. You split those 8,000 cops between three shifts. Between those 3 shifts, you got other people that's taking off work, calling in sick. So you only got a certain amount of cops there.
Yeah.
So what they do is when some shit go down, they send as many cops as in that area over there to get the shit under control. They turn it over to the detectives and they leave because they know they fucking outnumbered.
Yeah.
They realized that during the riots.
Right.
They were fucking outnumbered.
They outnumbered because, first of all, you got too many. Well, back in the early 90s, they said LA had 70,000 gang members. I forgot how many gangs they said was involved. But if more or less, nigga, they still outnumbered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they outnumbered. And that ain't even including people that ain't gang banging that still got heart like that. Shit.
The city fuck with, I mean, you gotta look at how it's broken up. Because you got LAPD, but then you got a whole bunch of other agencies, Hawthorne, Inglewood, Torrance.
Yeah.
I remember when my people had the Bourbon Street Fish when I was over there cooking with them, and Ouija had passed away from the hood, and they had the big funeral at Inglewood Cemetery, and whatever transpired at Inglewood, nigga, every agency nigga in the city. When I tell you I saw Torrance, Inglewood, Hawthorne, Carson, Long Beach, Highway Patrol. Every nigga in the hood hit the block because there was a get down in the cemetery, and my nigga Travis got hit. The police shot my nigga Travis. Travis died twice on the table, brought him back to life. He's still, he here now. But I had never knew at that point that's Inglewood Division. I didn't know they can call on so many other agencies to rescue these niggas. I mean, I'm talking about nigga. When I'm sitting here looking like nigga, who the fuck, nigga? I'm cooking fish, nigga, across the street from the forum in the cemetery corner right here, and I'm looking at motherfuckers flying down the street. Nigga, what is going on? And I've come to find out down the line, I know who funeral it was, but it was 2 different hoods, and it was the 6 O's and whoever else, and it went down, and the police had to go and do their do. But they got back up too, nigga. Don't think it's just LAPD. They got all kind of motherfuckers to come in.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was talking to my girl about that last week, and she didn't. After all these years, she didn't know that the sheriffs could go anywhere in the county.
Well, I didn't know that.
That's the county sheriffs. That's LA County Sheriff. They patrol the whole entire county.
So are they the same nigga as the fire department? They got LA City and LA County.
You got the county. The county can go anywhere in the county.
Sheriffs.
So they have jurisdiction. They got jurisdiction over the whole entire county. That's why you had sheriffs. You had sheriffs that could jack you up in Inglewood. You had sheriffs that going down Slauson. You had sheriffs. You had sheriffs everywhere. Sheriffs in Hollywood.
But Slauson sheriffs only go to Crenshaw, nigga. They got a bust of you. And we done seen them do it numerous times. They go down Slauson. They get probably the BG or Victoria. They busting a U-turn, and they fucking with everything west of that.
Well, let me say this. They have their jurisdictions, but sometimes they overlap their jurisdictions.
They do. Yeah. And they can. Because, like I said, those are the county sheriffs.
Yeah.
That's
why any police department that arrests you in LA, where do you go?
Go to the county. Go to the county. Go to county jail. So
Question.
this is just like the highway patrol. The highway patrol can go all over the whole entire state.
Yeah, they go anywhere.
Let me ask y'all a question and tell me if I'm out of line for the question, but I gotta ask the question. And I know it's a lot of niggas listening. I just want to know one thing. What does the community think about this guy, Charleston White? I'm just asking a question.
Oh shit.
I'll plead the fifth.
I've been hearing shit, and I've been looking at shit, and I gotta touch bases with my niggas that's in the shit. So I'm not all I'm asking is a question. And if my wife is saying I told you don't say that. No, fuck that. I'm part of the community, nigga. What you nigga Charleston ain't running nothing over here. Nothing over here. He can run the rest of them niggas, but I ain't nigga, I could be a light-skinned Charleston if you want to get down like that.
I told Kev Mac earlier today, man, that Kev Mac was really Cat Williams, man, in drag, you know.
Yeah. Cat Williams, but not in drag.
He cut his mustache off. He's Charleston White. He grew his mustache back. He's Cat Williams.
So back to that question. If you can't answer it, you can't answer. I know it's political. He done made it political. This nigga done made it bigger than what it's probably supposed to be. I'm just asking the question. If you can't answer, fine. What is your opinion on this guy? You
want to answer that, Kev, or you want me to answer?
No,
my position on him is that he's just like Kanye West. He's a fucking clout chaser.
Okay.
He's a clout chaser. He's a fake and a fraud and a part-time broad.
Because I told my wife, I played one for my wife, and he said Nipsey Hussle was a character, but Emmis was Nipsey Hussle's real name, was who he really was, and he said that the funeral and everything, and people was glorifying the character of Emmis, so he made it like he knew who Emmis was. And we glorifying the gangbanging side. But then I told my wife, well, is Charleston White a character? Is he playing a character too right now?
Yeah, he's playing. That's all he is a character.
He's playing a character.
He's selling. He's not only is he playing a character, he's selling a character. All these interviews you see him doing, he getting paid for that shit.
Of course. He already said how many million he made a lot of money.
So that's his job. That's his job. Going out there being an idiot, being controversial, making these foolish statements and whatnot for money. He's a sellout. He sold his people out, man. He's a sellout. That's what he is. Anytime you denounce your own people for money, you're a fucking sellout.
But is money worth a nigga risking it? That nigga risking his life. Agree or disagree?
I agree with that.
Like,
you know,
whether he say he can't be muzzled and he won't be silenced, he willing to die for this.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that, especially when the nigga said fuck the RSCs and what he said, I'm surprised that it ain't been no backlash. Maybe in time. I'm not wishing that on nobody. I'm just saying that the guy is just a little outspoken. I'm just trying to get somebody else's opinion. Like he said, Nipsey was a character. Are we looking at a character or are we looking at a real person?
You're looking at a person playing a person. You're looking at a character. That's what you're basically looking at. You're looking at a cartoon.
He say he's a shock jock, Kev.
That's what he said. What does that mean?
That means he's doing it for reaction. He's doing it for sensationalism, for reaction.
Yeah, for the shock value.
For shock value. Okay.
Right.
And ain't nobody got time to really get involved in that because naturally you niggas is, he gonna call the police, whatever it is, man.
But what has he said? How many people have he said he's dropped a dime on, he's turned into the police, he's snitched on and this and that. So anytime a person would go that far and just to come out like that, it's like, dude, you might as well just go on and get you an act and go on stage and just tell jokes.
Just be a comedian. Just be a Kevin Hart. Just be a Kevin.
It'll be exactly. It'll be safer.
Right now, the nigga is entertaining. He's an entertaining nigga. He draw you in to listen to him, so he do better on stage as a comedian than fucking around these streets with somebody that's gonna do him wrong.
Exactly.
He do better doing that, Kev Mac.
Yep. Wow.
Kev Mac.
What?
He do better being a comedian.
I mean, shit, he's funny. He's funny.
He is funny. He's funny as a motherfucker. The nigga funny as shit, bro.
Yeah.
But
I don't really find him funny. Personally, I don't find him funny. I find him a fucking offensive.
Well, I don't watch him because he's offensive, but
yeah,
he's a champion for those that want to say things but afraid to say them, and
yeah,
for those that despise gang members and ex-gang members,
yeah,
and that's why they don't care about him telling on everybody and turning people in and bragging about being a rat, because I mean, people really like the dude.
They really like this nigga.
That's why they don't have an issue with him and how to get in. But if it was they daddy or they homeboy or they brother that got killed, they would feel a little bit different. They wouldn't feel the same way.
Yeah. Well, you got to look at the setup. You know, it's like, I don't know where he appeared from, where he came from. And it's just like, you know, this is the way that social media works, man. Before you know it, boom, there you are. You out there. He claimed the streets. He was claiming the streets, claimed he was from the streets. But
I think that's where he loses a lot of people. And when I say losing, I'm saying mentally, not viewership. Because they like that he's anti-gang and anti-violence, but they don't recognize that he's spitting violence and he's an ex-gang member.
Right.
What they don't understand is most people, when you get older, yeah, you're still affiliated with the gang and your friends, but you're not a gang member. You're not, a gang banger. You're not on the front line putting in no work. How many niggas our age going to jail for putting in work?
Right. It's a done deal.
Right. So he found a niche. He found a
great niche. He was
and that's why I'm looking at, that's why I compared him to Kanye. Because both of these cats, him and what's the sister? I can't call her a sister. Candace Owens. She's another one that's doing the exact same thing, that has basically got to the point of saying, okay, anything black people do is bad. They're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this, they're doing that. So they pointing the finger at everything black people do like it's the worst shit on the planet. But you ain't saying nothing about those people that live across the tracks that's doing the exact same thing. You think white boys in a trailer park ain't shooting at each other or robbing each other or killing each other? They doing the same shit.
Well,
but they focus on black people, what black people do. But they, but that's the part I hate. That's the part I hate right there.
You know what? I probably shouldn't ask this question, but it's kind of like something I really believe in on some real shit. So I mean, I think I've been around long enough, in the hood long enough. People know me. I'm a respectful nigga. But I really believe this, man, on some real shit. And it's probably like almost a cliche now. But how come we Black Lives Matter when the white people kill us, but our niggas is dying on the regular? Why we don't march past these fucking memorials that's on every corner?
Right, because that whole hate is ingrained. It's ingrained in us, man. To just say we're fine. I think this was my take on it. We're finally getting a voice. We're finally getting a chance.
Why are you trying to stab me, bro? My wife threw some scissors at me.
To kind of get a. Oh, shit.
It's on video, nigga. Look.
Man, that's some little kitty. Them some kitty scissors.
Now, if I grab them burners up out of there and put them out on her, I'm gonna be wrong. Why she gonna throw scissors and I can't throw burners, nigga? Nigga, don't see this shit? Kev Mac, hold these in your hand. And act like you carving a pumpkin, nigga.
Don't try to
Hi, how you doing? Hello. How are you?
That nigga threw scissors at him.
Man, there's some kitty scissors. Them kitty scissors, man. What you talking about?
Scary movies. She's scared of fucking Michael Myers punk ass. But she throwing scissors at me.
This nigga love you. Trying to get you some higher ratings.
I'm gonna get that nigga some
okay.
ratings.
All right. Man, them kitty scissors, man. Put them kitty scissors down. Anyway,
these will fuck you up.
Kev, you and your wife, y'all should
did.
get your own YouTube channel, man. Y'all hilarious.
But we the truth, nigga. We ain't. I'm telling the truth. She just tossed some shit and it came this close to my heart. It done like this.
Damn, that would have been live. That would have been live on YouTube.
I'm like, put this away, Kevin.
No, nigga, I'm the chef. I was cutting chickens and shit with my shears. You gonna just get mad and throw some scissors at a nigga?
I'm trying to lie. Everybody,
the motherfucking slid across the whole fucking countertop and damn it hit me in my chest like that.
Oh man,
Don't
married life, man.
What's wrong with you, man?
Married life is one thing, man. That's why I'm single.
Well,
anyway,
you know, single life is for single niggas. You know?
Exactly.
You single, bro?
Huh?
I'm single, but I got a couple of girls here and there.
Time around, nigga. I'm on my third trip to Iraq.
Yeah.
We know.
I'm single cause I'm not married.
Kev Mac.
Yeah, we know you're a good husband, homie. Props to you.
Nigga, good.
Props to you, man.
Great, nigga. I'm good as good as what you call that, underrated, nigga. I'm great.
No, you're not great, nigga.
I'm a great husband. I'm nigga. Y'all walk in the food 12 hours a day. My Zelle account, they gonna start, nigga. They gonna tax me for the Zelle, nigga. First name pop up on the Zelle was Lisa Brown. You know when you sending a lot of money to niggas when they name pop, as soon as they go to Zelle, they name pop up on the top of the page. You know when you Zelle, like I Zelle my son every now and then, I gotta look for his name. When I Zelle her, that motherfucker go bloop to the top of the page, nigga.
She first in line.
She get all the Zelle money.
That's your queen, man. She's supposed to be first in line.
Well, I'm the motherfucking king. God damn it. I don't care. Fuck all that. All that.
Hey,
nigga, we ain't Prince Diana and all that shit.
Charleston White fan said you guys on here using the word nigga when in reality those are pseudonyms. That deem us as property and non-descendable facts.
Well, tell you what you do. Them big ass words you just used, I only understood about 2 of them. Cause we's niggas and all that college graduate shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm a LA nigga, Crenshaw District nigga, and all that you talking about, it ain't changed my thought at all. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know Charleston White. I think the dude got a gift. I think some of the shit is out of line. I think some of the shit makes sense. And that's my real perspective on it. So if you want to bring the big words in, I got a wife right here that's a fucking psychology major that can kick the words back to you. Now, I can't do it, but I got a dog I can sick on you, nigga. Get him, man. Nigga, I got backup. Go read this shit again, Kev.
Hey, Kev, serious question.
Yeah.
Would you go on the air and have a bagging contest with Charleston White?
Anytime, nigga. I come up, I'm an Andrews Mason Elementary School finished. Nigga, what? I bag with the best of them.
How about Bosco?
I don't give a fuck who it is, nigga. If you win, you win. But guess what? I ain't scared. Nigga, I was a Chinese jack playing nigga and bagging on niggas with purple fingernails, nigga, and Jerry curls. Nigga, you got the wrong nigga, Kev. I got the nigga, let's go.
Let's do a fundraiser, man.
Crooked-eyed ass.
Let's do a fundraiser. Hey.
That's why he report half the story. Because then they got one eye. So he can only report half the story, nigga. You only see one half of the story.
Man, I'm sticking with my story, man. I want to see Charleston White and Cat Williams in the same place at the same time,
I
doggone.
knew Cat Williams when he was a plumber. Cat Williams was a plumber before he was a fucking comedian. He was changing the main drain on Wilton Place and gave me tickets to the Hollywood Park Casino on Tuesday nights before he was Cat Williams. When he had overalls and a perm, I knew this nigga.
All right.
So look, KB.
Yes, sir.
You fucking with a nigga that I got history too.
All right.
Hey, Kev.
If niggas want to get into a bagging contest, nigga, I'm the best at it.
Hey, you sure started using that N-word a lot after I told you about the comment.
You know what? I'm sorry, Kev. Hold on. Do we have a different platform? Should I not?
No, you do what you do, man. I want you to be you.
I apologize for the N-words and all that. That's not intentional. That's just the dialogue. I apologize. If anybody want to get in on the bagging contest, Charleston White with his drifting eye ass. The eye drift, but the story is in a straight line. Pick what lane, nigga. Pick a lane. Anybody else, Kev? You don't care. I'm the best at it, nigga. I don't give a fuck. And don't get me off this tequila, nigga. We can go all night.
I'm gonna see if I can line you up with Milk from 7-4 or from Bosco from Inglewood.
I don't give a fuck if they from F-13 or White Fence Spider, nigga.
Oh man.
Let's
go.
You
dug them out, boy. I ain't heard of White Fence and I ain't heard in a long time.
From White Fence in junior high. That nigga name was Casper. And look how good my memory is. The nigga name was Elicio.
Okay.
And he had a slit on his nose like somebody stabbed him when he was a kid. Nigga, we 13. Why you got a slice on your nose? Family fucked up. You know, something wrong.
Yeah,
you come to school with a stitch mark in your nose at 13, something wrong at the house.
Yeah.
Hey, KP, they said D-Ray the comedian should play me.
D-Ray? All right, I can see that. I can see D-Ray playing you. Yeah, I can see that. Yep. But I'm telling you, man. I kind of got off track because we was talking about how we got to the situation about black people killing each other and not saying a word. Right. But I know it all depends on what city you go to, because I know it's a lot of things that are going on. Even in my hometown of Chicago, you always gonna have those people that are gonna come out, that are gonna protest and talk bad about the cops, but you also have a lot of people that do come out, that do protest about black on black crime all the time. And they really got a lot of programs there that they trying to work out, man. But hell, if you got, like you said, you got over 200,000 gang members in Chicago on the north side, the west side, the south side, Hispanic gangs, white gangs, Irish gangs, black gangs. And so the problem is so bad and so out of control. I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do, man. I don't know what we're gonna do, but
you can't.
The media itself. This is the point I'm trying to make, and the media itself is what put a lot of this shit out in the forefront. Now everybody got a camera, so therefore you can see the cops doing the things that they do. So now all of a sudden you do see black people coming out, filming the cops, showing them doing the stuff they do.
Yeah.
Those same black people are not gonna pull no camera out and film Pookie and Ray Ray over there shooting somebody. They ain't gonna do that shit because they know their life is gonna be in jeopardy.
Exactly. But my only point about that is, okay, you ain't gonna pull the camera out at that time. But can we stand up for neighborhood violence the way we stand up for police on black crime or black abuse the same way?
Right. Black on black crime. I get it. I get it. I agree with you. I get it.
You marched to City Hall because Officer Serinsky, the fucked up Lamont on the block. I get that. But can we march like for the little nigga that was walking home from school and got killed on a humbug? I mean, can we just walk down the street and be like, this?
Yeah.
My wife say, hold on. My wife say, what say, baby? Yeah, can we march at Inglewood Court on Monday for my kids? On Monday at Inglewood Court, can I get a dozen motherfuckers to march for me and my kids? My kids was slaughtered, nigga, by a mark nigga that they turned out of jail at 25. The transfer hearing is on Monday. Can I get the support on that? I'm just trying to get the nigga to do the time for the crime, partner. All I'm trying to say is you kill both of my kids. And all I want to see you do is what the law gonna tell you to do. And the law is not gonna tell me that you get out at 25 years old and you do 8 years for double homicide. No, that's not acceptable, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's not acceptable because I lost 2 kids a week before Thanksgiving, and my shit ain't never the same. I'm not the same nigga. My wife and family got to deal with my shit because of the baggage I got from that. So fuck that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't get the marches. Well, I ain't gonna say that because you know what? I've had marches for my kids, the Lowrider Club, the Harley Club. I'm not gonna say that they ain't supported me, but not just my situation. All these little kids getting killed out here, and whatever's going on. Why you marching when these white people kill us, but you not going down Bryanhurst when Inglewood's come over there? You go. I mean, it's still the same thing, right?
Murder is murder.
Murder is murder, man.
Regardless of what color it is, regardless of the color, you know, regardless of the color.
Every area need help. Every corner need help, bro.
Every street, every block, every park
need help, nigga.
Need something. But you know what the problem is? The problem is we don't do that. How can I say this? When it comes down to going down to City Hall, going down to the school board meetings, because you go up to the school and you say, damn, this school look kind of raggedy. But if I'm just talking about it to you, then that's just between me and you. We won't get off our ass and go down into the damn school board and crash them meetings with 200 black people saying, wait a minute, we tired of these schools looking like this, paint chipping off, you know, the damn bathrooms don't work and all the rest of this shit.
We can walk in the liquor store and get a beer and see a nigga from the other side of the tracks who might not be bothering you. He just in there. Ain't said nothing, ain't done nothing. But you gonna kill this nigga. But ain't nobody finna, nigga, we got memorials all over LA, Compton, every nigga, I hit corners, just constant flowers and candles. Nigga, that shit is depressing, homie. But as soon as one of these fucking police niggas kill somebody, you out at the city hall, the motherfucker called the little councilman's son a monkey. You niggas protesting in front of their house for days. But you done killed these little niggas 16. My daughters was 16 and 27. Nigga, march for some shit that makes sense. March for us. See, they not gonna give a fuck about us until we give a fuck about us. The day that we walk out on the motherfucking Crenshaw or whatever street it is, when a little kid get killed, and you got a community activist that's gonna lead the program, and you walk and protest the same way you do for these little kids getting killed, and the same way you protest when the police kill us, you're gonna see a difference. But the thing is, these niggas is scared to march in the hood because they think they're gonna be targeted. Well, guess what? Nigga, we gotta die for something.
Right.
We ain't putting this motherfucker to stay here. We come to go.
Right. Well, you're gonna be targeted anyway, whether you protest or not.
Man, you can
according to that logic
get fucked off.
Exactly. You know, I mean, I had a homeboy that went to the store one day, and when he was going in, no, he was coming out, and then a bunch of youngsters was coming in, and of course, the smallest cat in the bunch was like, you know, mean mugging him, you know, what you looking at, and all that. And so, you know, he's just like, hey, you know, what's up, young brothers? And he kept on walking. So the older guys was like, hey, man, leave that old nigga alone. They don't know that this cat was a G back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And he still carry a gun in his pocket.
Respect level is zero.
See what I'm saying? So it's like you just can't attack everybody you fucking see because everybody you see ain't no punk. Ain't no fool. Ain't, you know, and ain't into that shit. They ain't having it.
And
hey,
that's
I'm a bit taken back and lost. Everybody giving it up to KB, man. Boulevard said, man, I love KB. Bro, real shit. Bro, keep on talking.
Yeah, it's
then
real.
You got Go Young DJ say, this don't make no sense.
what don't make sense?
I don't know. That's why I'm lost.
KB?
Yeah, hey, look. If it don't make sense, if it don't make sense to him, that means it's going over his head, and he's one of the people that we're talking about.
My wife.
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Shut up, nigga, with that rap shit.
Oh, DJ quick ass.
DJ quick ass nigga. Yeah, I'm getting your ratings up. You know why? Because I love it. Well, hold on. Can they hear me when I say
getting
something?
no damn ratings up. You just got some people that like what you're talking about.
Well, I love them too, and thank you for liking what I'm talking about because I'm talking about shit that makes sense. I'm not trying to pick on no specific individual. I'm talking about, nigga, I've been fucking with Kev Mac since I was 12, 13, 14 years old. Kev Mac is on this platform because he a fucking rep, nigga. Niggas know who he is. KP, I just met you. But obviously, he fucking with you. You must be a rep, nigga. And I'm privileged to be with two rep niggas because I'm not a rep nigga.
Kev, yes, you are. Look, Kev, the homies always call me and tell me they seen you, man.
Well, that's good. The homies look at me as a rep nigga.
Hey,
good job.
Hey, you know they associate you with me, man. That's why they always call me.
You know who I should have been, right? Who should I have been?
You should have been little Kev Mac, but I wasn't 6'0" crazy at the time.
We was fucking, I wasn't 6'0" crazy. Your brother Lamont was on some other shit, but you wasn't quite. You wasn't. Your curl ain't quite curled yet. When I was fucking with you, nigga, curl ain't quite curled, nigga.
Let me interrupt you, man.
Huh?
Southside Compton Crips said, kick one for us, KB.
Oh, y'all ready, nigga? I'm gonna fuck with the south side of the COPON to the end. I'm a nigga that never depend. I'm a motherfucker right here. I'm not afraid to spin. But guess what? At the end, I'm gonna give you the bars that's true though. Then guess what? Do what the fuck you do though. End of the day, I pay my way. I'm a nigga that fucking with the palm tree sway. I'm an avenue to the block. I'm a nigga don't stop. Game is always grip to the guap. Understand love and love is the business. And Kev Mac and KP is my motherfucking witness.
All right, my brother.
Hit it.
KP.
Yeah. Gotta hit the bell on that one.
Gotta hit the bells on down. Southside Compton. What's up, homie? What's up, Playboy? Southside Compton.
Man, who knows, man? You might end up getting a contract off this show.
Nigga, I'm 54 years old. I don't even want them problems. You couldn't come to my door with a car. I ain't starting shit.
Hey, man, my homeboy's father, man, is in his late 80s and he's still performing, man.
Man, look.
You know, he's still out there. Shit.
I don't want the problems. Look, KB, look, guess what? Guess how peaceful it is over here. I got some clothes my wife gonna fold. My wife just braided my daughter's hair. Nigga, it's quiet over here. I don't want no contracts. I don't want no expectations. I'm 54 years old. Don't ask me for a motherfucking thing, nigga. Just enjoy this fucking podcast. Is that what this shit is called, Kev?
Yeah. Hey, Kev.
Yeah.
Western Ave. She says, you not chicken hawking tonight, nigga?
Oh, well, nigga, Mac 10 say chicken hawking. But the next door dog barking. And I tell a nigga they can keep stalking. I got the biz with the hand I can kick to the left, nigga. No thief, no theft, nigga. I'm the best at it. Keep it real cool. Everything real smooth. Nigga, what you gonna do? Wifey in the corner with the chopper, though. Making niggas keep leaping with the hoppers, though. Watch, because we got you, though. I love the way you stopped to fuck with a nigga. Why? Fell off. But, nigga, you appreciate that one right there. You appreciate that little cut.
Man, I tell you what, man. Go ahead and get that pen and that paper out, man, and write some songs. You can use that talent, man. If you got the talent, you got to use it.
Come here, baby.
Don't abuse it.
My wife can rap too. Get these niggas a ball. We brown and brown. Nigga, we B&B. We Airbnb, cuz.
All right.
Come on, nigga. What, you scared that you ain't go? Nigga, your husband kick one. You kick one. Do what I ask you to do. I mean, it's like, goddamn. I don't want you flossy over here flossing. Niggas been on flossing. Niggas is at the strip clubs tossing. You ain't no pole broad, you a married one. And I'm like Tom Cruise, nigga, I'm Top Gun. You love the way I fly the plane, though.
Yeah, you look like Tom Cruise.
Nigga, it ain't the same, though. You love the fame go, but guess what? It's real hot. That's the way the flame glow.
Hey, Scary, don't be pumping my homeboy up talking about he hard.
Who is that?
Scary from up north. He said you hard.
I'm hard, nigga. Look.
No, he don't have his glasses on.
Let me get my. Boy, I got the cheerleading team, nigga. Look.
Do not show me flossing.
Well, quit
it's
flossing,
like,
nigga.
no.
Let me see your teeth. I'm mad at you because your teeth was white.
All right, Kev Mac, I found a guy, man, that could play you in the movie.
Who's that?
Kev Brown.
Oh, Kev
Let's
Brown.
go. Look.
Yeah. Kev could play my
Kev Mac, but you know what the problem is, K? The hood don't accept that shit. Cause see, they already got a little Kev Mac, and if I play his little homie, they're gonna be trying to kill me.
Man, get out of here.
I don't need. Look, I already know how the game go, nigga.
Man, get out of here.
Yeah, you know what? That I would like to talk about that. Yeah, talk about that, man. That's one thing.
We can't take no more losses over here. I'm already more than my children. My children is more than they sisters.
Baby,
we ain't doing no losses.
Baby, don't hide
so we can't talk about that, Kevin. Nobody's trying to take you out. You're not taking over anybody's position.
Right.
And I can't even have that dialogue. So we're not gonna put that in the air. We're gonna change our energy.
Right.
Because
keep you in line, sis.
No, because KB loves Kev Mac. You know, that's
I love KB.
And I can't allow those energy words to permeate in my household.
Okay, if you want to have,
my children
if you want to have a spiritual time in kumbaya and
appreciate that shit.
No,
man, they funny as hell, man.
This ain't Atlanta Housewives. This is LA Housewives. But let me tell you, they ain't put LA Housewives on the map. But here we go, right here.
We Charleston Housewives, nigga. Wait, you ain't a motherfucking housewife, nigga.
I am.
Not a house.
Look how clean your kitchen is.
Cause I paid for this motherfucker to get clean. You didn't clean it. I paid for a nigga to come in here. How you a housewife? I paid for a nigga to clean it. It cost me $100 for this bitch to clean my cabinet.
Hey, soldier, this Kev Mac after midnight, man. This is something different, man.
Is it? Oh, damn. I own my own truck. I go to work when the fuck I want to now.
No, it's not you get off. You gotta
I own my own truck, nigga. On my own bed. The fuck I want. I own neighborhood, nigga. Fuck them if they don't. Charleston White on neighborhood crib, nigga.
Charleston gonna get you, man.
Huh?
Charleston gonna get you.
Man, Charleston, he probably out there trolling right now. Listening to this.
Kev Mac.
He trolling.
Big, he hear me?
Yeah, he trolling, but that's okay though.
But guess what? I ain't even worth that nigga talking about. I ain't even worth my worth in the hood. Ain't even worth him even speaking on me. But if that nigga want to have a bagging contest and have some fun with it, nigga, let's go with your crooked-eyed ass.
I'm gonna line you up with somebody, man.
You already Kev Mac. Kev Mac. I've been fucking with Kev Mac ass since I was about 13 years old. I watched that nigga go from a 240 ZX. Was it 240 or 280, Kev?
280.
280 with Epsilons. Nigga, I watched Kev Mac. Look, me and Kev Mac took a tour together. We ain't gonna say what the tour was, but we took a tour together, huh, Kev? Kev?
What?
I said we took a tour together.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so it's all good. Look, tell them niggas that's chiming in, nigga, I'm the best nigga they gonna fuck with in life.
Hey,
oh
I'm
man.
out of here, y'all. Kev,
Okay, my brother.
what a surprise, man. Thanks for checking in, man.
All right.
Man, it was good meeting you, brother. Good meeting you, man.
Hey,
you know.
Who getting off, KP or me?
I'm getting off.
Oh, you go. All right. Look,
Yep.
Kev, you getting old, man. You getting old.
I'm getting off.
Man, that's the first time I ever seen a black KKK, man. The black KKK meeting.
Look, Kev, KK, that's funny as shit. KKK.
Kev Mac ain't pick up on it yet.
I heard you, the black KKK.
We the black. Look, hey, Kev, where's that nigga that was online with us that had the flashlight up under his chin up in that dark ass place?
Oh, that's Uncle Buck. But look,
where Uncle Buck at?
KP on you right now. You might want to get some practice in with KP before I call Charleston White on you.
Who? KP?
Oh no. I'm not really good. I ain't that good. I ain't that sharp, man. He a lot quicker than me, man. I don't want to humiliate myself like that.
Oh, you just shot a love. You threw a rock and hit your hands up.
Call that nigga Charleston.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is. One eye looking west, other eye looking east. That's why he got a problem.
Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all
all right,
easy,
nigga, we go.
Yes, sir. All right, my brothers. Take care. Take care.
Yeah.
On indeed.
All right, Kev, man. You take it easy. When you coming to Vegas?
My son live in Vegas.
When are you coming to Vegas?
Well, I gotta come see him probably after the first of the year, Kev. Okay. My wife say, why I gotta keep going to Vegas?
Well, when I come to LA, you don't answer the phone.
Well, because you call on a Tuesday, nigga. I work. You niggas
work
don't
for
work
yourself now.
You gotta hit me on a Friday.
Okay. Well, I'm gone, man. I'll see y'all soon.
Much love.
All right. Peace. All right, Mac is a Maniacs. Man, that was a marathon, right? After midnight, too. But I'm about to turn it in, y'all. I'm feeling a little bit better. Hopefully I feel better when I wake up in the morning. But y'all take it easy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Peace.